Sue arrived at the yard sale early on a Saturday morning, eager to see what treasures she might find. As she walked through the front gate, she was immediately struck by the vast array of items on display. There were clothes and household items, furniture and knickknacks, all spread out across the lawn. As Sue wandered through the crowded sale, she noticed a stack of comic books on a nearby table. She knew her grandson had always been a fan of comics, and she couldn't resist the temptation to take a closer look. As she scanned the titles, she was shocked to see that many of them were rare and valuable issues. She turned to the person behind the table, a friendly-looking woman named Ms. Kathy.
"These are some amazing comics you have here,"
Sue said.
"Do you mind if I ask how much you're asking for them?"
Ms. Kathy smiled and explained that the comics had belonged to her son, who had collected them when he was younger.
"I'm looking to get $200 for the whole collection,"
she said.
"But if you're interested, I'm willing to make a deal."
Sue thought about it for a moment and then nodded.
"Can I leave a deposit and come back next Saturday to pick them up?" Miss Kathy agreed, and Sue handed over a $40 deposit to hold the comics until she returned. As she left the yard sale, Sue couldn't help but feel excited about her new acquisition. She had always been a fan of rare comics, and she knew that she had just scored a real treasure. Among the comics in the collection was a rare issue of The Amazing Spider-Man, which was sure to be a valuable addition to her grandson's collection. Just as Sue reserved the right to purchase the comics from Miss Kathy by leaving a deposit, purchasing stock options allows an investor to reserve the right to purchase shares of a company's stock at a predetermined price in the future. Like the comics at the yard sale, stock options can be valuable assets that can be bought and sold. Just as Sue was willing to pay a deposit to hold the comics until she could purchase them in full, an investor who purchases stock options must also pay a premium to reserve the right to purchase the underlying stock at a later date. Just as the value of the comics at the yard sale was determined by their rarity and demand, the value of stock options is determined by a variety of factors, including the performance of the underlying stock and market conditions. In both cases, the goal is to purchase an asset at a lower price and then sell it for a profit at a later date. Just as Sue hoped to sell the comics in her collection for a profit, an investor who purchases stock options hopes to sell the underlying shares for a higher price than they paid for the options. Overall, purchasing stock options is similar to buying the right to purchase comics at a yard sale. It requires a bit of upfront investment, but it can also lead to significant profits if the asset is well chosen and market conditions are favorable.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching our video. If you enjoyed it and want to see more, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We have lots of great content coming your way, and we don't want you to miss out. If you really want to get involved and be a part of our community, we invite you to join our Discord server. The link is pinned in the comments of this video, so be sure to check it out. On our Discord, you can chat with other fans, share your own content, and get to know the people behind the channel. It's a great place to connect with like-minded individuals and be a part of something special. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join us on Discord. We can't wait to see you there.